Hi, welcome to Books with Lexie. I am here to talk to you about the return of Halloweekend Readathon. Halloweekend Readathon is a readathon focused on bringing Halloween to the entire month of October. This pretty much just means reading horror, thriller, and mystery books. It is kind of a month-long readathon, but it only runs Thursday night through Sunday night in your time zone throughout the month, hence the weekend part in Halloweekend. Thursday through Sunday is a long weekend, but that's just more fun. So the official dates, there are 5 weekends. It is starting early in September, but October is part of the first weekend. So the first day will be Thursday, September 28th, running through October 1st. Then it will be October 5th through 8th, October 12th through 15th, October 19th through 22nd, and then the very last weekend is an extra long weekend, and it is October 26th through the 31st. So Thursday night through Halloween. The basic premise besides the weekend situation is that there are 5 main reading prompts, 5 bonus reading prompts, 5 activity prompts, and 5 photo prompts for the entire month. I am so excited to be joined by 4 of my favorite booktubers. Returning this year is Katrina from Katrina Brown and Sav from Riveting Reads, and new this year, but they were both huge participants last year, are Kelsi from Slime and Slashers and Cailey from Cailey's Books. I already cannot wait to hang out with these 4 for the entire month of October. All of their channels are linked in the description, so please make sure you are subscribed to them. If you were around last year, there are some changes being made for this year, and I'm so excited about them, and I hope you love them as well. So more about the prompts. Pretty much the prompts are a checklist, and you complete one from each category each weekend. You do get to pick which prompt you are completing in each weekend, so that gives you some more flexibility. So each weekend you will be completing a main reading prompt, an activity prompt, and a photo prompt of your choosing from the list. And if you want to read more than one book, you will read a book that fits with the bonus prompt list. If you do want to do more than 2 books each weekend, you will double up on the prompts that you have already done that weekend. You cannot do 2 different prompts in one weekend to get ahead. You cannot double up on prompts for the readathon either, so 1 book for 1 prompt. You can extend your reading from the weekend into the following couple days that are not technically part of Halloweekend. That is totally fine. The one exception to the not doubling up is if you join into October and have already missed a weekend or 2 or 3 or 4 and you still want to feel like you completed the readathon. Totally fine if you join late and you don't want to catch up, but obviously I want to let people do all of the prompts if that's something they're interested in. So now I'm going to go over the prompts. The main reading prompts are to read a book that matches a co-host's spooky thumbnail. So this can be colors, it can be font, it can be vibes, it can be a matching element, whatever you feel for this prompt. This is one of my favorite prompts, and there will be a section in the Discord for you to share the thumbnail with the book that you matched it to. I cannot wait to see those. The second prompt is to read an anticipated horror, thriller, or mystery book. Prompt 3 is to read a book that scares you. You can interpret this however you want. This could be the content, the size, the author, whatever. Next is to match a monster. So for this, there will be a spinner wheel that you get to spin with a list of different monsters on it. And whichever monster you land on, you have to match to a book. So this could be the cover, it could be a book about that monster itself, it could be the vibe. That spinner wheel is linked in the description and is on Discord for you as well. And then the final main prompt is to read a book with a host's favorite trope. There are 5 hosts, 3 tropes from each host for 15 total for you to choose from. My 3 are revenge, games, and inheritance. Cailey's are a vacation setting, mixed media, and serial killers. Kelsi's are set in the 80s or 90s, a Halloween or fall setting or vibe, and creepy carnival/clowns. Sav's are isolation, dark academia, and one by one. And Katrina's are final girl, cursed objects, and one last scare / the horror continues at the end. I am so excited about these prompts. They are up to interpretation pretty much, so you can read whatever you want, but I think that they're really fun. I think planning your TBR for this is going to be really exciting. All around, A+. I think these are going to be so much fun and I hope you love them. On to the bonus reading prompts. Just a reminder that these ones are optional. Each weekend you just have to read a main reading prompt, but if you want to read more, there's a bonus prompt for you. So those are a new to you author, a book with something spooky or creepy on the cover. You can interpret this however you want. Spell a Halloween word on the cover. So for this, you can choose whatever word you want, but in the Discord, we would love to see the book you picked and the word you chose. Read a book that a friend loves. This can be an in real life friend or it can be someone you follow on social media. And the last one is to read something different than you usually read. So this could be format. So you could read an audiobook if you typically read print books. You could read a manga if you don't typically read those. You could read a novella if you usually choose full-length novels. This can also be an author who has different experiences from you or set somewhere outside of the US. This prompt, like a lot of the others, is very open to interpretation. I love these bonus prompts as well. I think they're so much fun. Next are the activity prompts. First one is to do your favorite fall activity or one you've been wanting to try. This was brought back from last year. I love this prompt. Next is to attend a Halloweekend event. There are about 6 to choose from throughout the month. More on this later. Next is to make a Halloween inspired item. This could be food, craft, decoration, whatever. Make a Halloween inspired playlist. Choose 5 or more songs and share them in the Discord in the correct area, and they will be added to a whole playlist that everybody will be able to listen to. And then get a spooky book. This could be buying a book. It could be a used book. It could be a new book. You could also set up a book swap with a friend. This could be from a little free library. You don't have to spend money on this, but we all love books, so you might as well get yourself one. And then the photo prompts. You can post this on Instagram or in the Discord in the share your photo prompt section, or you can do both. Whenever you post anything on Instagram, make sure you tag our Instagram account and any of the co-hosts. Post a photo of books you want to read in October, your TBR. Post a picture of the books you read in October. Recreate a spooky cover, so this is any horror, thriller, or mystery book. Your current read with the Halloween inspired item that you made, and a Halloween look with a matching book. There is no official sign up to participate in this. You don't have to log your books anywhere. You really don't have to do anything besides just read some books and do some fun Halloween things. You do want to follow us on Instagram and join the Discord so you don't miss any updates throughout the month. The Discord will have even more information and fun things. There will be places to chat. There will be places to share your content, both photos and videos, and anything else that you may possibly want related to any of the reading prompts, the activity prompts, the photo prompts, schedules for things, any links you may need. It's all in the Discord. There is also a Storygraph challenge if you are interested in that. This has the 5 main reading prompts and then the 5 bonus prompts on there if you want a place to log your books. So I really want Halloweekend to be a big community event. I want it to be a place where like all of these bookish friends can hang out and just celebrate the season. So to do this year there are reading sprints like last year, but also there are events that will be happening. This is a new addition to Halloweekend this year, and I cannot wait for them to happen. Last year, each host had a weekend that they were in charge of sprints for, and that was so much fun, but very overwhelming. So this year, each co-host will be hosting an event, and they will be happening every weekend. They will be about an hour to an hour and a half long, depending on the event. So there will be no reading during these. We're just going to hang out and have a good time, but there will be plenty of sprints on top of these. Some of these events will require supplies for you to fully participate with us. I'm going to go over the events, and then there will be a supply list available on Discord and Instagram. If you don't want to fully participate and get the supplies and everything, you can totally still watch and hang out in the comments. That is up to you and definitely fine. We don't have exact times yet, but the first weekend, Kelsi will be hosting an event. This will be on October 1st in the evening. That is a Sunday. And we will be doing coloring. We will be hanging out. There will be themed coloring pages that will match Halloweekend vibes and everything. So you can print those out, or you can do your own coloring, or you can do painting, or whatever you feel. The second weekend, this will be taking place on a Saturday in the afternoon, and Katrina will be hosting. We will be playing a spooky game called Red Book, and also we will be reading ghost stories. For this, there will be a section in the Discord for you to leave your paranormal experiences. We would love to read them and discuss them, and then we will also just probably find some on the internet just because. The third weekend, on Friday the 13th in the evening, will be a secret event, which I'm so excited for that. The fourth weekend, on Saturday the 21st in the evening, Cailey will be hosting an event where we make spooky themed drinks and treats. I'm pretty sure it will be an alcoholic drink with a mocktail version, and then we won't be like hardcore baking, but we will be assembling things to make a spooky treat. The fifth weekend, the event will take place on Sav's channel on Sunday the 29th in the afternoon, and we will be pumpkin carving / painting. You can do whichever you feel. And then on Halloween, there will be all day sprints and games on my channel. I truly cannot wait for these events. I think they're going to be so much fun. I really hope that you participate with us, do the activities with us. I can't wait to hang out and just have a good time. On to reading sprints. There will be tons of them. There are kickoff sprints on my channel on Thursday, September 28th at 6:30 p.m. Eastern. The co-hosts will be hosting sprints throughout the month, and then I will also be joined by other booktubers who will be hosting reading sprints as well. The schedule for the weekend will probably come out on the Monday or Tuesday for the upcoming weekend, so you will have some heads up, but that's just a lot to schedule a full month in advance. Okay, on to merch for the readathon. There are a couple different things. The first being apparel. This is run on Bonfire. There are t-shirts and crew necks. So we have the Halloweekend Ghosty. So for t-shirts, we have the ghost in navy and maroon and black. And then we also have the same colors for crew necks. And then instead of doing the Halloweekend logo on shirts this year, we have something a little different. These are both only available in black, but we have this design on a crew neck and a t-shirt. I love these. In this design, there are elements from the logo. So we have our ghosty. We have the books that were used to make up the N in Halloweekend Readathon. We also have the pumpkin that is the O in Halloweekend. And then just other general spooky things. I did a little fun thing, and there are elements on this that represent all of the co-hosts. I would love to know what you think from here represents the different co-hosts. So those will be available on Bonfire. There will be 2 to 3 campaigns. The first campaign is available right now. It should get to you before the readathon starts. And then there will be another one for probably mid-October delivery and then the end of October delivery. We also have bookmarks. So on my Etsy, I have bookmarks. This matches the shirt design. These are double-sided with the same print. And then there's also an orange and black version, also double-sided. So they're both of these. They are laminated. There's one more bookmark. This actually matches the bookmark that was made for Escape the Readathon that I ran in May. So we have the Halloweekend Ghosty. It says Halloweekend Readathon and it has the glitter, and this is sealed so like it's not just gonna rub off. So 3 bookmark options. Those are on Etsy. 2 different designs for t-shirts and crew necks. If you are in the top tier of my Patreon, the Loaded Fries, you do get a 10% off discount on any merch. And then also specifically for my Patreon, if you are in the middle tier, the Cheese Fries, you will get the Halloweekend logo sticker sent to you. And if you are in the Loaded Fries tier, the top tier, you will get the Halloweekend logo and the Halloweekend ghost stickers sent to you. I don't have them yet, but they will look something like this. So if you are interested in those, they will be available for my Patreon, and that is linked in the description. I will be putting out a recommendation video sometime in September with recommendations for the prompts that I can give them for. Obviously, I cannot recommend a new to you author and things like that, but this will definitely have recommendations for the co-host's favorite tropes, as well as any other ones I can fit in. There will be recommendations from the other co-hosts as well, so be on the lookout for that. In October, I will have tons of spooky content for you to look forward to, including a vlog from every weekend of Halloweekend Readathon. These will go out every Tuesday for the previous weekend, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any of that. Okay, I know that was a lot of information. Just a quick recap. Join our Discord and follow us on Instagram. This is where you want to be so you don't miss any updates. This will have all of the information that I talked about in this video so you don't have to come back and watch this a million times. I mean, again, if you want to. Make sure you are subscribed to all 5 of the co-hosts. We will all be hosting an event. We will all be hosting reading sprints and putting out fun, spooky themed content. There will be a fun Halloween themed event every weekend and tons of reading sprints. There is merch on Bonfire, Etsy, and a bonus if you are in my top 2 tiers on Patreon. I think that is all of the information you need. Please, please, please check out the description. That's going to have co-hosts and all of the links that you may need. I cannot wait to see content around this. I would love to see your TBRs on Instagram as soon as you have them planned. Please post about it and tag us. I cannot wait to talk to you in the Discord. I hope to see you on kickoff sprints on September 28th. If you are watching this and plan on participating, please leave me a ghost emoji in the comments and also let me know which prompt you are most excited about. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for hanging out with me and I hope to see you in my next one. Bye!